Hello children, welcome to my class. I am Momita and today I'll be discussing editorial letters, how to write editorial letters. Now first of all we need to know what are editorial letters. Now children, the letters written to editors highlighting some social problems are known as the editorial letters. Now one thing must be made clear before I proceed, that editors, what are the role of the editors? Is it possible that editors can solve all our problem? The answer is no. Editors actually do not solve the problem. They bring the problem, or they highlight the problem, and people come to know about the problem. As a result of which, the concerned authorities who are supposed to look after a particular problem, they help in solving or mitigating the problem. So in many places I have seen that students write, I'd be very happy or I'd be very glad if you kindly solve this problem. No, please don't write that. Never write if you solve the problem. If there is no street lighting, editors cannot fix the lights. If the roads are not well maintained, editors would not go and maintain your road. If the plants are being cut or there is a large scale deforestation, then definitely editors are not going to solve the problem. They are not going to prevent the people from cutting the tree. Then who are going to do it? The police, the municipality and other authorities who are in charge of a particular thing. Now we would look into the format of editorial letters. If you see, I have written a question here. You are Shilpa Sahil, residing at 46 Madanpur. You are Sahil Shilpa, residing at 46 Madanpur, New Delhi 76. Write a letter to the editor informing him about the dirty and choking condition of river Yamuna. So this letter is about the choking condition or the dirty condition of river Yamuna. Now definitely editors are not going to solve the problem. Editors are not going to clean river Yamuna. It is the work of the municipality, right? Now first of all we are going to write the address. Address of who? Address of the sender, that is the person who is sending the letter. 46 Madanpur, New Delhi 76. Sorry, it would be Delhi 76, so New Delhi 76. Address of the sender. Then you need to write the date. Okay. After that, address of the receiver or the recipient. Now address of the receiver or the recipient, that is the person whom you are sending the letter. The editor, please don't write to the editor. The editor, Hindustan Times, New Delhi. One more thing I need to mention here is, first of all, after writing your own address, leave a line. See, I have kept some space. It means that you have to leave a line. After that, write the date, again leave a line. After that, address of the receiver, again leave a line. And then you write the salutation, respected sir. Okay. Now after that you need to write the subject, dirty condition of river Yamuna. Subject can also be written before respected sir. Both are well accepted. Okay. After this you need to write the whole letter, wherein you need to this part is known as your introduction or the body part of the letter. And what do you do here? You discuss the problem here. What is the problem? What is happening? How is it affecting the society or how is it affecting the people? You write it in this introduction and the body part. In some letters you would see that there are three parts. Introduction is one part, body is one part, and then finally conclusion is the other part. But in official letter or in editorial letter, 2 paragraphs are sufficient. You write the introduction and the body in one paragraph only. So with due respect and humble submission, I, Shilpa Sahil, whatever it is, would like to bring to your notice the miserable condition of river Yamuna. So in the first line I am discussing what the problem is. So my subject is miserable condition of river Yamuna. So in the first line I am already disclosing the reason of writing the letter, that is this problem. It is choked with garbage and is stinking like a gutter. So this is the problem. It is choked with, there is so much of garbage generated, and all these garbage are thrown in the river, as a result of which the river has already been choked. That is, the water does not flow freely and it stinks like a gutter. This condition of the once mighty and holy river is really painful. Municipality is also evasive and indifferent in this matter. Evasive means not doing anything. It is not trying to solve the problem. It is avoiding the problem. So municipality is also evasive and indifferent in this matter. It is a great agony. Agony means pain, to see the precious water body turn into a drain. So this forms your problem. This part discuss about the problem. Okay. Now in the conclusion part, what am I supposed to write? In this regard, I would request you to dedicate a column of your esteemed newspaper to bring it to public notice, so that the concerned authority might do the needful to mitigate. Mitigate means solve the problem. So what, I have never written that you need to solve the problem, please help me, please solve the problem. I have never written that. So I have written here that I would request you to dedicate a column of your esteemed means respected newspaper. So that means please write, please dedicate a column means please write a column, please give us a column so that we can write about this pathetic condition, to bring it to public notice, so that the public can come to know through your newspaper. So that the concerned authority, and if the public comes to know, there would be public pressure, as a result of which the concerned authority means the person who is the authority or the office or the person who are supposed to look into the matter, they can do the needful to solve the problem. And at the end we need to write the subscription. Subscription is the ending part, wherein we write thanking you, yours faithfully, and then the name. Not Sheetal, I'm sorry. It would be Shilpa or Sohail. And this is the, as I have told you, this is the subscription part. Thus, to sum up, in the what is the format, you first of all address of the sender, then you write the date, leave a line and write the date, again leave a line and write the address, again salutation, and then the subject, and then finally introduction and body, then you write the conclusion, and finally you write the subscription. Now few things that you need to remember while writing a letter to the editor. First of all, while writing these address, please maintain a level. All the writing should be written one after another. All these things should be written in one level. They should be written vertically one after another. Please do not break this vertical column. Please do not write one a little, shift it a little back, one you shift it a little forward. Please don't do that. Write it one after another. They should be in one line, right? And the next thing is, while writing this is an official letter to editor. That means your writing, your words, selection of words should be very formal and very official. There should not be any casual word. Do not exceed the word limit. You are writing a letter to the editor. That means don't try telling the whole story, this and that. Make it crisp and short. Just highlight the problem. If you can definitely write. If there is any solution, you can write the solution. That's it. Do not exceed. Do not write too much while writing a letter to the editor. It should be a small one, right? And the other thing is that salutation. Please don't write dear sir. I have seen many writing dear sir. Please don't write dear sir, because this is not a friendly letter. This is an official letter, and it is always better to write respected sir, or just sir would be fine. That's it for today. I hope the video has been helpful and I have been able to explain you how to write the letter to the editor. Thanks so much.